This video is sponsored by Upbeat. For creators, by creators, this lets you download non-copyrighted music, motion templates, and sound effects for your upcoming project or idea. Thank you for Upbeat for sponsoring this video. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing a room tour / setup tour. Now, I've made this a couple months ago and I've made short form content about it, but I've never been content with the way my setup looks until now. I'm actually happy and I'm more productive than I've ever been. So I decided to make a video. Let's get into it. So right before we walk in, the wall, the iconic wall of stickers, I showed off in TikTok videos, I showed off in YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels. Just a bunch of stickers that I added. I thought it would look cool, and it does. All types of skateboarding brands, streetwear brands, some energy drink brands. But yeah, it's all here. Super cool. I like it a lot. Then, as soon as you walk into the room, you see all the boxes for different products that I've reviewed or that I just bought. So yeah, got Mac Mini M4, Apple TV 4K, iPhone, a bunch of Beats boxes. I'm a huge fan of Beats, and low-key I've tried the AirPods. That's a replacement AirPod case. Some more Beats stuff, Studio 3s and all that. And then this like kiosk that I got, display kiosk that I got from IKEA. And I gotta pay some respects to Toriyama. But yeah, little respect to him. Here's his little like shrine. All my figurines are in here, my just everything. And then those are like little coasters that I got from Book Off. Shouts out to Book Off. I've worked with them in the past. They've sponsored some videos in the past for my short form content, so I love them. And then right here, as you guys can see, my little shrine for Tommy, the Green Ranger. I grew up in Mexico City, and I grew up when Power Rangers was hitting. So it was all over TV, and I grew up with Mighty Morphins, Green Ranger, turned White Ranger, turned Gold Ranger, turned Black Ranger, and Dino Thunder. But yeah, that's all the stuff for him. Little backup Bose speaker. Then we got a little more of a homage. I'm a huge Power Rangers fans. I forget what the robot's name is, I'm sorry. VHS for the Pink Ranger. Some more of the Lunchbox, that. A 5-pounder from Canada, and then NES controller, and then Austin St. John Funko Pop. I have the regular one of this. This is signed. So I have the certificate of authenticity, and I got this as a gift, and it is amazing. I'll never get rid of it. And then the Food Fight, which is VHS tape, but it has the Blue Ranger, which I'm super happy I got that. And then right there, just miscellaneous figurines that haven't gone up yet. I got some like Batman Lego stuff, a Lego Mustang, a supercar for Lego Corvette, a little mini diecast for a Beetle, a Volkswagen Beetle, some Dragon Ball figurines and whatnot that haven't gone up. That one is Neon Genesis Evangelion figurine. And yeah, that's a little kiosk. Then we move on to the actual setup, which I'm genuinely proud of. We'll start off, let me get up. The chair is just a generic chair that I got from IKEA. I'll try to find it and link it down below. It's not the worst chair I've ever had. It's actually really comfortable when I'm sitting here and I'm vibing. I actually like lock in. We'll start off right here. This Momon boom arm, is that what we're calling it? Yeah, boom arm setup. Really like it. It was like 50 bucks. Ooh, sorry. It was like 50 bucks. I don't know if it's still 50. It might be lower, which is great. But all my voiceovers and stuff is done with that microphone, and I can content. It is worth it. And then we have my headphones of choice, which are the Skullcandy Crusher Evos, the ones with the super bass. These are so goated. I use these for editing video, for going out, for watching movies. One thing that I would recommend if you get these, you have to replace the actual ear pads, because the ones that come with it have faux leather, and they will break. If you sweat a lot, they will break really fast. They'll start to deteriorate. So I got these. nylon ones for the gym type vibe, and it not only do they sound better, they isolate better, and I've had them for months and they've yet to, like, they look brand new. So there's that. I usually just keep it there, just chilling. Then my two portable devices of choice, I have my what is this, Gen 10, my 10th gen iPad with the ESR keyboard case, the Apple Pencil, my Schminsky, which I am in love with these. Oh no, that fell. Alright, let me just put that back there. But yeah, my Schminsky, I have that on all my devices. But yeah, nice blue iPad. Move that to the side for a minute at least. And then we have my 11-inch MacBook with a skin, the Venom skin. I think I got it from D-Brands if I'm not mistaken. I got it a while ago, but yeah, I use this for when I'm out and about and I actually want to get work done. And we have this faux leather sleeve for it that I got off of Amazon for like 30 bucks, and it's 100% worth it. I've had this sleeve since I graduated high school and I went to college and did all that, and for like 30 bucks, it's lasted me years and it's done very, very well for me. I love that. Best money spent. Like, I'm being so for real. Then my greatest upgrade, the Mac Mini M4. Yes, I had to upgrade. There was no chance. I got the Western Digital Easy Store. Think, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 4 terabyte portable hard drive, which I am in love with. It runs everything like Final Cut, my whole library, Lightroom, Photoshop, Canva, Darkroom, anything that I need to edit just gets saved onto that because it's amazing. Then here's my precious, my little Mac Mini M4, and you need dongles. If you are planning on getting one, I advise you to look at different dongles. I'm using 2 at the moment. I'm using that one to add more USB-A ports, to run the microphone, to run the hard drive. And then we have this one right here, which is my most recent one. It is by Acer, a 7-in-1. I'll link it down below because I actually use this a lot. 2 USB-C ports, 2 USB 3 ports, SD card reader for the regular SD cards and the micro SD cards. And it has an HDMI out, so I can run dual monitors, which is amazing. Then we have another one here that adds more USB 8 ports, 2 USB 3s, and 2 regular ports. And then here we have my Power Hub from Target. I forget how much I paid for this, but also try to link it down below. As 2 fast charging USB-C ports and 2 USB-A ports. This right here is a flash drive by Samsung, USB-C, 128 gigs. It literally holds a bunch of my digital comics, manga, books that I want to read, my CBI books and all that is in here. Some anime episodes and anime movies like Akira are on here as well. And then we have a little Funko for Trunks, future Trunks, and I'm in love with that. That's a little creepy clown that I got at my first Comic-Con event that I ever did, and my old Ray-Bans. And then this tin right here holds all my SD cards, SD card adapters and whatnot are all in there. The very first Apple Watch ever, the iPod Nano 6th generation. I actually do use that to listen to music occasionally. Then my keyboard of choice is the EpoMaker F75. So 75% keyboard. It is the first keyboard that I've ever gotten that has like a knob for the volume, which I didn't know I needed until I got it, and now I can't live without it. And let me actually turn it on, and you can see the RGB. Could you guys see that? Let me just turn it on and on. Yeah, I think it's... Did it just die on me? Oh no, my keyboard died. Okay, I haven't charged this keyboard in forever, and for it to just die, that's crazy. Oh, there we go. RGB. Back in business. I thought it died. It still has a bit of percent, but I gotta charge it eventually, but I haven't charged it since I got it. But yeah, amazing keyboard. Here is the mouse of choice, which is the Razer Ballistics Hyperspeed. I forget what the actual number is, but it is an amazing mouse. I used to use a Logitech mouse, which I still own, but I don't use because this, oh my god, just the movements, ergonomic, it just feels like a mouse, and I am in love with. Huge mouse pad. I used to use a small mouse pad. Once I got a bigger one, I can't go back. That's just me. Little coasters that I've had forever. Little original PlayStation coasters. Super cool. I always gotta stay caffeinated. A Celsius. We ran out of Juve. That's why I'm drinking Celsius, but I'm usually drinking Juve. Secondary smartphone to upload TikToks and social media posts. The iPhone XR. 128 gigs. Then this is my next video, which I'm gonna be uploading soon. Little CD player by Sony. A little Y2K early 2000s vibe. Then we have some other stuff here. Hard drive hub. Little Sega Genesis Mini, and that is my lamp that I got at, I think it was Marshall's for like 30-35 bucks. It is super cool looking. And then we have Ross, a little Ross poster with him wearing a little BOGO. Then we have my erase board in the back, which I don't use as much as I should, because I transitioned everything to Notion. If you know what Notion is, you know how goated it is. And right here we got some extra stuff. 2 MacBooks, 2010 MacBook Pros. One is a 2010 MacBook Pro, the other one's a 2012 MacBook Pro with the Retina display. Then my old keyboard, my Asceni keyboard. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Asceni keyboard. Little keyboard. Just hear that. This was my replacement. My EPO Maker is just better, but this just sounds slightly better. But yeah, I have this as a backup keyboard, just in case, you never know. But yeah, 2 MacBooks. I might actually be making some content with these. Then we have some more of my other stuff here. Pokemon cards. My Fire Tab 8, which I use to read a lot of manga, anime, comic books. And some of my CDs, my cassettes, my little notebook where I jot down ideas for future videos. My, yeah, I like this. I bought it off IKEA. Like, I had to. My drawer, metal. I have an HJ sticker, a StockX sticker, and I'm not going to open it because it is a bit messy, but just cables and stuff that I need for videos are in there. My 5.1 MacBook, late 2010 model, 32 gigs of RAM, 6 cores. It has like, I think I have like 4 terabytes on it, if I'm being genuinely honest. 4 terabytes, super amazing. Little stool right here, which I use to prop up my vinyl. I know it's not the best, but I was listening to Cowboy Bebop's. I was trying to lock in, so there's that. My bookshelf. I actually made a whole video. I'll link it down below, and then somewhere here, you guys will see that. And then my most recent little short box for comic books in here. A little sneak peek for y'all. Video coming soon for my older one. And my little tech deck, which I use to fidget. My Yu Hakusho little pin. Pokemon cards. And that is PewDiePie little right here, this keycap. PewDiePie. And yeah, that's that. Up here we got some more hype items, Hypebeastie stuff, posters, little box for my AirPod Maxes, the Momon, my comic books, my dedicated tripod of choice, DJI box, some stuff that I need to hang, my trusty Canon printer, and up here are most of like my super these are like the Funko Pops that I want to show off. All my Dragon Ball stuff, my Spider-Man one, which is Japanese TV series Spider-Man, AC/DC, Bartman, Christopher from Sopranos, Pedro, which is actually signed by the kid that played Pedro, that Trunks, a bunch of other stuff, Towley, and Korra, that custom Shrek one that I got at my first Comic-Con. Leonardo, and then all there we got some Lego stuff. My if you know what those are, you know what those are. My Labubus and Lafufus. Genesis Mini, Nitro Deck, Switch OLED, PlayStation Classics, my Power Rangers fan little mystery box, and yeah, this is actually really cool. And then my main camera for when I'm out and shooting content, the Sony a7 II with the pancake lens, the Kamiko condenser microphone, and I usually have the battery grip with it, but I don't have it at the moment. I almost forgot my PS2 Slim, which I am in love with. And here is the couch and the TV that I use whenever I want to game or whatever. So there's that. I have that, which I keep coins in. Every time I get change, I just throw it in there. My running pouch, which is recent. I've been getting into running, so we have that. My running pouch, bag, my sling bag of choice, and the couch is just a comfy couch that I got off of Amazon. And my charging station right here with my Lafufu and my Labubu. Yeah, I have both. The Lafufu and the Labubu. And then we have my Ulanzi tripod and my charging station right here. And this like a little pencil holder. I have all the batteries that need to be charged. All the batteries that are charged are laid out there. So there's that. An extra Mavo condenser microphone. Some portable microphones like wireless microphones. Charging base for the 360. More chargers, batteries, phone adapters, tripod stuff. More battery stuff for cameras and whatnot. Little strip. Super convenient. That's how that looks. I have a bunch of posters up from this specific Instagram brand, which I'll link down below. My actual bed. And then my vinyl, which is the last one I was listening to, which is Cowboy Bebop. And I am in love with Cowboy Bebop. So there's that. But yeah, here's the main setup get down. And I am actually really happy when I'm chilling in here and I'm editing. Like, I'll be like this. I'm not even joking. I'll be like fully locked in. Just get work done, and I am in love with. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoy making this kind of content. I have some more videos out on the way. I have some products coming in. I'm super excited, and yeah, I'll see you guys. Peace.